What's up, Techno fam? How are you doing? Chana D or Techno Dad here, and in today's video, I'm going to show you my Stormtrooper PlayStation 5 setup, and we're going to check it out right after the jump. Today's video is brought to you by Walmart Plus. Walmart Plus is a brand new service from Walmart. For only $12.95 per month or $98 per year, you get 4 great benefits that will save you time and keep you safe. First, you get free next day and 2-day shipping on items shipped by Walmart with no minimum order. This excludes items that are oversized or freight. If you can't wait 1 or 2 days for shipping, you can also use free delivery from your store. Whether it's groceries, home goods, or electronics, there is a $35 minimum order and some restrictions may apply. Walmart Plus also includes discounts on gas. Save 5 cents per gallon at Walmart and Murphy stations and get membership pricing at Sam's Club fuel centers. If all that wasn't enough, you also have mobile scan and go. Simply check out with your phone as you shop in store. Just scan, pay, and you're good to go. Check out Walmart Plus for a new way to shop. And I'm back. Now, before we begin, I just want to give a big shout out and thank you to all my patrons on Patreon. Thank you very, very much. You guys really do make it possible for me to make videos like this, since I had to buy everything and none of these companies helped out. So definitely thank you guys so much for being a patron. And if you out there want to help out the cause and help me make videos like this, definitely check the link down in the description to become a patron as well. All right, let's get into it, shall we? So, I had the PS5 and I've been searching around for a few items to make it more fun, so I call this my portable streaming setup because I did try streaming in the PlayStation 5 directly to Twitch, and it actually works really, really well. So I'll put links down in the description for you to check out the video on demands, they call it on Twitch, or pretty much the replays of the streams. You can see me, you can see what the camera is doing, you can hear me, you can see what the mic is doing. And yeah, so why don't we get into the setup, shall we? Now, obviously, we have the PlayStation 5. This is the disc version here with the controller. This is pretty much all you get. Of course, you get the cables and all that other stuff. Now, I wanted to get a wireless headset, so I went with the Steelseries Arctis 7P. This retails for $150, and this is kind of like a revamp version of the Arctis 7. The P, of course, in this situation stands for PlayStation 5. Next was the LG monitor, which is a 27-inch monitor and 4K 60 compatible. And there's also HDR. I don't think it's the greatest HDR, but I think I measured it around 400 nits, or was it 350? Somewhere in between there. I forget. I have to check my other notes, but it's not the greatest, but hey, it does a good job, especially when you're sitting as close as I am. And last but not least is the webcam from Sony, which makes streaming more fun. And as you can see, all these things are white and black, and it's really cool, even down to the cables. So make sure you stick around for that. There are timestamps. This is probably going to be a little bit of a longer video, so now you know what we're talking about. And of course, I've got a link down in the description for all of these products, so you guys can check it out on your own as well. Maybe you're putting a little portable streaming setup together, and if you are, definitely let me know down in the comments below. All right, so let's check out the monitor first, because that's the biggest thing, right? So a big shout out and thank you goes to one of my viewers, Sacktown's Finest. He was actually watching me stream on the PlayStation 5 on Twitch, and I was just like, hey man, I'm looking for a monitor. Do you know of any monitors? And so he actually found this monitor for me while I was in a stream. It was kind of funny. So anyway, it's a 2-year-old LG monitor. It originally sold for $800. Now it's down to $450, which I think is a pretty good deal. 27 inches, because I have a 32 and I've been gaming on that. I have a 15, and these are all not really portable. I mean, the 15-inch one was portable enough, but it was hard to see. So I think this 27-inch is the nice in-between of those things. Just that smaller size, everything's in my peripheral. For me, I like that a little bit better. Laying in bed, 7 feet away from a 55-inch TV. Yeah, I can still do it, But there's something to just being a little bit closer and the screen being a little bit smaller. I just seem to do better that way. So since the PS5 doesn't do 1440p at 120 Hertz, I figured, just let it roll at 4K 60. It doesn't need to be like that crazy. And I noticed when you try to get a higher frame rate gaming monitor, you start jumping up in price real quick. So $450, I felt this was a pretty decent price for what I was getting. All right, let's check out the connectivity for the monitor. On the back, we have 2 HDMI inputs, DisplayPort, USB-C input, 2 USB-A for charging devices, headphone jack, and power port. This LG does come with a bunch of white cables. We'll check that out in just a minute, but it also has 2 features that are really, really cool. First, and I think the most important, at least for me, was the fact that I'm able to adjust the monitor height with just one hand. That is huge. I think this is super easy and very, very convenient. Also, if you wanted to use this monitor to double as a productivity monitor in an office, you can swivel it up so it orientates itself in the portrait mode, and it's super easy to do that. Since I don't use this monitor all the time and I do take it with me to work, I decided to get a cover. So I got this neoprene sleeve for the monitor, which was around $25, and it's super plush on the inside. And on the outside, it's very well made, so it'll handle the rigors of moving the monitor around and storing it. I pretty much just put this on the monitor, pick it up, and I actually stashed this behind my LG OLED in the living room since there's still some space on that TV stand for that. So it pretty much is tucked away until I need to either take it with me to work if I'm editing a video or just playing some Call of Duty at work, or if I wanted to stream or play on the dining table while like my wife is watching football on a Sunday afternoon or something like that. All right, so let's check out the Arctis 7P. Retailing for $150, I think this is a pretty decent headset. You do get what you pay for though. I think, like certain materials could be better, but hey, it's only $150, so there you go. There are plenty of controls on this headset. On the left ear cup, we have a mic mute button, a main volume, connectivity for charging, and standard 3.5mm jack if you don't want to use this wirelessly. On the right ear cup, we have the side tone volume. Now that's if you wanted to hear what you're sounding like through the microphone. You can turn that up or down, and of course the power button. The ear pads are cloth and good enough at this price point. Again, I would have preferred something better, but for $150, what can you do? It was very comfortable though. During like 3+ hours of gaming sessions, I had no issues with the ear cups or the head strap for that matter. And I think this is very, very comfortable because the part that's actually touching your head is not the main plastic part of the headband. This little head strap thing is adjustable. There's a little Velcro thing right here, and it's super quick and easy to get the right fit. As with all SteelSeries headsets, we have the retractable boom mic, which is super cool. There is an LED on the tip of the mic, and when you mute the mic, that turns red. You can actually see that red LED in your peripheral view as you're playing the game, so you'll know when you have the mic muted or not. You don't really have to look down for it. It's just right there, this little red LED. I think that's a great feature. Now, I'm not going to test the mic in this video because I've actually streamed with it plenty of times. I'll put links down in the description and you guys can just jump over to that video. I talk a lot through those streams and you'll hear exactly what somebody else would be hearing if they're watching your stream or if they're in the game with you. That's the best way to kind of show you exactly how that sounds. Now, as for connecting to the PS5, the headset comes with a USB-C dongle. And even though there is a USB-C port on the front of the PS5, I chose to use the supplied USB-C to USB-A adapter cable to be able to connect this dongle to the rear of the PS5. Overall, it's a really great headset and I'm stoked to have bought it. I'm actually stoked that SteelSeries made it. It's my first SteelSeries headset. I did order the 9X for the Xbox Series X. These 7Ps for $150, if you can find them for that price, pretty awesome. It's just hard to find them at that price. They're kind of sold out everywhere. All right, let's move on to the webcam. Now, I was pretty disappointed that I couldn't just plug in my Logitech C920 or C922 webcam, so you'll have to go out and spend the $60 to get the specific PlayStation 5 webcam. If you already have a webcam, that's just no way around it. You're going to have to buy this specific one. It is $60. I had to order from the Sony directly as it was sold out everywhere else at the time. And it does look a little strange with the two lenses, and I'm totally getting short circuit flashbacks. Need input. More input. Anyway, it's kind of difficult at the beginning, the way this clamping mechanism is set up to actually get it on the monitor, but once it's there, it'll just stay on without any issues. Now, I actually like this webcam. I like the way it looks. I like the features it has. Like if you click the little button for center on your face, it just kind of zooms in on your face, and you know, all the stuff in the background kind of fades away. As you'll see on the streams, you know, I'm streaming at work, and you'll see all like a big ass copy machine behind me, sort of. Like if it was the full on, you know, rectangle, you'll see a whole bunch of other nonsense, but you can kind of crop these things into a circle or into a little octagon or hexagon or whatever that is. And it's pretty cool. The internal streaming on the PS5 is, I think, leaps and bounds better than the Xbox Series X. If you've ever used that Twitch app on there, you guys know exactly what I mean. It's not the greatest. So if you're looking to stream directly through the PS5 instead of using like a capture card and a second computer and everything, definitely check out this webcam at $60. It's not that bad. All right, so let's talk about cables. Now, to keep with this whole Stormtrooper theme, we need to get some white cables. Now, not all of them are white, but we're getting pretty close. Pretty close. Now, we're super lucky because the LG actually comes with a lot of white cables, so that definitely helps. I did find a white power cable for the PS5, picked that up off of Amazon, pretty cheap. The white HDMI cable comes from the LG monitor. I had a white Ethernet cable laying around, so let's get that in there. Now, the two USB ports on the back will be using black cables, one from the Arctis 7P USB dongle, and the black cable from the PS5 webcam. Now, something interesting about the LG monitor, it also comes with a white USB-C cable, which can be used on the front of the PS5 to charge your PS5 controller. If you've been playing a game for long periods of time and just need to charge it up for like, whatever, 10, 20, 30 minutes, you can totally do so. And the cable is white. Pretty awesome. It just came in handy and it just worked. So there you go. And with everything connected up, we have a compact mobile PS5 gaming station. That's a great way to stream. And like I said before, I can play on the dining table while my wife and kid are watching football on a Sunday afternoon. So final thoughts on this setup. I think it's pretty decent. Again, if you're trying to get into streaming, you could do it all straight from the PS5. And like when there's chat, like you can click a button to overlay the chat on the screen. It shows up on the left side of the stream, and you can kind of move your head around. I like to have mine in the bottom right. Now, I had the Twitch app on my phone onto the creator dashboard where I can see all the comments just in case I miss something that's not on the screen. But it's pretty cool that the comments come up on the screen from the chat in your stream. So everyone watching on the replay can see what's happening. So very, very cool features. So I definitely think this is one of the pluses for the PS5 over the Series X, because the Series X, like inbuilt streaming, I tried, guys. I tried a whole lot, but that did not work. It just did not work. It finally worked when I put my resolution down to like 360. I finally it started streaming, but 1080p 60, it just didn't want to do it. So I'm not sure what the issue is with the Series X, because I was able to do it with the Xbox One X and Call of Duty, what is it, Cold War? Yeah, I was able to do that no problem. So I'm not sure what's up with the Series X. Maybe it's just mine. Maybe mine's just messed up. I don't know. Well, there you have it. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this setup. If you have any questions about it, of course, leave them there. If you have questions about anything else, leave them down in the comments below or hit me up on social or email, whichever you like to use. Well, that's pretty much it for this video. Go ahead, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel using the button in the middle of your screen. Once again, my name is Chana D. I'm your Techno Dad. I'll see you next time.